What's going on, peeps? It's Josh. I gotta find a suitable place to put y'all. That was probably way too much closeness for anyone's comfort. Hang on. We can do this. Minutes since I made a video, and I'm trying to thing off the dash, and it's really stuck like glue. It's not coming off the dash. I'm gonna have to borrow. Alright, I think that's doable for now. I can get it. Y'all probably already know I'm Josh. And I drive for Jim Palmer Trucking. But for those of y'all, if anyone's new, welcome. Hello. I make very sporadic videos, just basically like whenever the whim or the fancy strikes me. And I decided I was gonna come on because I've got a few hours to spend, and I thought that since Maggie is sleeping, I would spend them with you fine people and make a little bit of content whilst I clean. Why is that open? I closed it and it came open. No worries, it's fixed. We good. Thought I would come on and talk to you guys while I'm cleaning. Right now, I'm cleaning the dog's silicone dog bowl food and water holder because it's a mess. And I thought it would be very appropriate to talk about one of the struggles of living on a truck, particularly with animals, is the dog fur. And we have tried a couple of different vacuums. And they weren't good, y'all. They weren't good. We tried the Black & Decker, like, lithium one. Maggie got it for me for Christmas. And it was supposed to be, like, the best vacuum you have ever seen for a truck. I don't know what is going on over there. I don't know what that sound I'm hearing is, and I'm seeing cattle haulers, and I'm like praying that I'm not hearing pigs being killed. I already can't fuck with bacon anymore. And let me tell you, this fat kid loves his bacon. Oh god, I think those are pigs screaming. I'm triggered. I can't. But yeah, so the biggest thing about being on a truck with dogs is the hair. And I try to make sure that at least their food and water bowl situation is like clean, because like the way I think of it, like I wouldn't want to have to eat out of a nasty bowl. So I try to keep their shit clean, but it's kind of tough because the hair goes everywhere. And I did the Furminator on Marv this week, and I think more fur came off of him than Peter has on his entire body. So that was a thing. Which I didn't even know Marv would shed really like that. Like, I know he sheds, but I didn't know he could be that shederific. So yeah, we're just cleaning their bowl situation so that, and then I'm gonna sweep the floor. Which, okay, so back to the vacuum thing. The best vacuum that I've seen is actually this. Which sounds ridiculous. You're like, really? You're going that old school? You're just using a fucking broom? Yeah, because none of these vacuums that you can power in the truck are powerful enough to actually do what they say they will do. And again, we tried the lithium fucking battery fucking Black & Decker one, and it was a piece of shit. I still have it. It's under the bunk. It hasn't been touched in probably months. We're probably going to get rid of it once we clean out under the bunk, which we're due for spring cleaning, I guess? Almost summer cleaning. Whatever. That's the biggest struggle for me is keeping the damn truck clean. And, Yeah, those are pigs. Hey, honky tonk. Yeah, those are pigs screaming. I can't. I had to close the window. I already can't eat bacon, so. Yeah, I mean, logically, I know what happens, and I know that it's, like, our nation is fed because of... Okay, now, how do you say... Is it Kaseri or Kaseri? How do you say your name? Because I hate pronouncing people's names wrong, but at the same time, I don't have a good guess for yours. So if you let me know how to pronounce it, I will pronounce it correctly for you. Yeah, so it's been a while since I made any type of content because a lot's been going on, a whole lot, and life is like, so it's kind of weird, life as a trucker, and I'm not trying to have a bitch session by any means. I actually really enjoy this, and I want to get back to making content. It's hard in the shift of a day because, so, truckers, it's clean. Oh, I missed the spot. Damn it. In the life of a trucker, it's like straight up like you're on for 14 hours. Sometimes not if you get your driving done quickly. And then you're off for 10. And that's the cycle. So when you're on your time off, it's kind of like I need to sleep because I'm also on testosterone, and that is causing me to go through second puberty, and that makes me tired. Not that I'm trying to whine about it. I'm lucky to be on my hormones. But at the same time, it makes me hella tired. So that's just a thing that I have to acknowledge and make sure that I'm getting enough sleep so that I'm not tired when I'm supposed to be driving. And then it's hard to be like, okay, well, I have this time off. This 10 hours, I need to walk the dogs. I need to get food around, which mostly Maggie does the food. I'm lucky I don't have to do that. She does that for me. Ooh, the steering wheel, though. I didn't even know it was that dirty. I clean my steering wheel frequently, but I don't often clean it with Clorox wipes. I usually clean it with these right here. They're the baby wipes you can get from Walmart. You can get like 6 packs of them for like $8 or some shit. And they're the flushable kind, so, you know, they're not as bad, I feel like, for the environment and stuff. They're like, because they break down rather quickly. Okay, what was the first one? Was it Kaseri? I'm gonna leave it like that and hope that that's the first one I said, but I don't remember. Ah, Mikey's messaging me. Mikey, I'm not gonna respond to you, bruh, because I'm gonna be honest. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be honest. This setup that I have for the camera right now is real delicate, and if I move it, I may not get it back up there. So I'm gonna do this live stream for a bit, and then I don't even know if it's called a live stream when you're on YouTube. I don't really remember, but whatever. I'll message you back as soon as I'm done here. Which isn't going to be too long, but I do have to do some cleaning, and I wanted to clean the dash, and that means I'm sitting right here. But yeah, and then I have to take the boys OUT and take them for a WALK. I have to spell shit because they're smart. And even then, Marvin will be like, and I'm like, stop it, you don't know what I just spelled. Oh, see, I made the thing move. Okay, stay. All right, it's getting warm in here. I might need to open the windows. All right, calm down, truck. Calm down. Be cool. Be cool. All right, we're good. All right. So yeah, that's one of the difficulties of the truck. But I mean, it's not an unexpected one. It's not one I didn't know would be an issue. And my dash is constantly, like, hairy and dusty. It does not matter how much... Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't love it. Okay. It's not like the end of the world type shit. It's just annoying when your surroundings are messy. It's just, I don't ship it, you know? I mean, I ship it because I drive, but I don't ship it because I don't love it. But at the same time, why did I pull that? There we go. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Y'all are like, whoa! All of a sudden, it's a ride. Yeah, just all of the things that need to be balanced, and then, like, remembering to make content and to come on, which, really? That's what we're gonna do? Okay, well, alright, well, okay. You're gonna be good enough there. You cool. Which, honestly, making content, so I have a podcast that I do. Not that I'm trying to, like, pimp my shit or whatever, but, like, I do make this podcast, actually. I just record it while I'm rolling down the road. And that's awesome, because for me, making content is very cathartic and very soothing, and makes me feel still connected to the rest of the world. So I like making content. It's just, with driving, you can't... okay, so I tried to do videos while we were rolling, and then I got some calls from safety about dumb shit. Like, oh, you're looking at the camera. Well, the camera was right next to my mirror by my driver's side, so of course I was looking at it, but I wasn't looking at it. I was looking at my mirror, which made it look like I was looking at the camera. It's just dumb shit. Like, really, if I'm not having a problem, like, I understand, like, I've made my mistakes, but I haven't had, knock on wood, any problems like that where, you know, I was distracted and did something stupid. Generally, and I don't typically make the same mistake more than once, so, you know, I've improved in areas where I have made mistakes, which I think is pretty normal, you know. You make a mistake, oh, hey, let me, you know, maybe not do that again. But, so I stopped making content while I was rolling, because I was annoyed that I kept getting feedback. One of the other drivers at the company actually called my dispatcher and complained. And I was like, really? That's what we do? I didn't know this was high school. You know? I didn't know this was high school. So, yeah, that's kind of my thing, like, where, like, I don't make content when I'm rolling. But I do the podcast because I can start it up and just talk into my earphone. I only use one. I'm gonna be getting a Blue Parrot headset soon here. But I'm trying to save up points to go towards it. And right now I have almost $40 worth of points to go towards it. Because the Crafty Trucker, Jason from the Crafty Trucker, he reviewed the Blue Parrot CT, I think it's 350. It's the one where you can wear it and it hooks on your ear, or you can wear the headset. It's adaptable and you can put it on either ear. But I mean, why would you put it on your left ear? Because then you're like, oh, hey, officer, yeah, I'm on my phone. Not that we have to hide that. Like, we're allowed to be on our phones and shit, but, like, you don't want to invite trouble with the po-po, in my opinion. Train of thought derailed. I swear I'm like, squirrel, there's a truck. Which is dumb because, of course, there's a truck. I'm at a shipper. So, what happened with this shipper, what had happened was, dispatch assigned me this load, and I was totally fine with that because we got repowered, because the last load, when we went to pick up the last load, I had an address and a location. These yard dogs are killing it. Killing it. They do drop and hook so fast, but again, sometimes with that speed, you lose some quality. Anyway, so, with the last load, we had the wrong address, and I was picking up just some, like, building materials, and, it was a dry load, so that was cool. I was like, cool. And I go to pick it up, and I drop the old one, and they're like, okie dokie, and I go to get the new one, and I'm already hooked to it, because that's what they told me to do. And they're like, okay, where's it going? And I was like, Indiana. And they were like, nope, try again. And I was like, but what? Why? But no, why? And they're like, you might want to call your dispatch. And I was like, you're right, though. You're right. Because I'm not. I'm just, yeah. So I called dispatch, and I was like, Houston, we have a problem. And they were like, ruh-roh, Raggy. And so they were the night dispatch, who, recently, the night dispatch at Jim Palmer, we've been talking to Wilson Logistics, and the dude is awesome. Now, that's nothing against our night dispatch with Palmer, which I don't even know if we still have a night dispatch with Palmer. That's debatable, because I haven't heard from them in a hot minute. And we're not exactly sure why, but that's not, I mean, we don't get that information. So, I'm going to put this change in my pocket real quick so I can actually clean out my cup holders. Another struggle of the truck is your cup holders get nasty. And, in my opinion, using a cupcake thing isn't substantial enough. Because when I get a drink, a cup, or if I get a cold bottle of soda, there's a lot of condensation. So that little flimsy little cupcake thing that you can put in a cup holder to keep it clean, that doesn't hold up to all of the condensation that I put into these cup holders. Not intentionally, but I mean, they don't exactly have a 1 liter cozy. So, and usually I get, okay, so every week or whatever, I'll get 2 of these. And then I'll go to Walmart and I'll get 2 liters of the Diet Mountain Dew. And I'll, like, refill these. Because this is perfect. It fits in my cup holder on this left-hand side. And I'm like, yes! And it's, like, a good amount of soda. Whereas, like, the place where I have my cell phone mount is right above that. Like, off to the right a little bit. But right up, it's, like, right by there. And so when I get the Flying J big cup, it doesn't stay. Like, it gets jammed in there. So, I don't like that so much. So, that's how I do it. I do the what the hell are you called? The 1 liter bottles, and I refill them. But instead of doing the cupcake liner tin, it's not a tin, but it's a paper that, you know what I'm talking about, y'all, when you bake. My voice just cracked hella hard. You know when you bake and you put the cupcake in the tin and then you put the batter and it bakes and then it's like, boom, it has a wrapper, kind of. Not for the muffin top, but you know what I mean, right? Y'all know what I mean. Anyway, so you could put those down in your cup holders and it keeps dirt and like whatever for your average motorist. But when you drive a big truck, like I'm in this seat so much, you know? I feel like if anything happened to me, my ghost would come back and sit in this seat. Hello, friends. Literally, their name is Friend Freightways. That's rad. I like it. I ship it. I mean, you're shipping it right now, technically, but I ship it too. So yeah, so what I do is, and everything we get is pretty much from Walmart, because that's, number one, that's where I love to shop. Number two, that's where we can get to very easily. So I like to get these great value sheets that it's like 1, 2, and that's a normal sheet. And they're little sheets because sometimes you don't need the entire paper towel to do the job. And I like to fold it up. And yeah. And then I shove it down in there. That's what she said. And then I put the bottle in and I kind of jam it down so it like compacts it. And the paper towel, after like a day or two, it gets soggy. I pull it out, throw it away. It brings out all the crud with it. And then I put a new one in. What's up, Mikey? I saw your message and I actually responded to you on here because my setup is hella like wonky. So if I move the phone, there's no guarantee I'll get it to stay up there again. I'm just complaining about my dirty ass truck. That's what's happening. How's Brownie Dog? I miss that little puppy. I don't even know her that well, but she is adorable. She gives all of the kisses. Oh, Ellie said she got to meet her. I mean, and hang out with you, obviously. That sounded real shitty. But you know what I mean. And for the smaller cup holder, y'all, I just do this. And I fold it up small. and I jam it down in there. Again, that's what she said. And it just keeps all of the dumb shit from getting down into the cup holder, and like, and it gets almost like baked in somehow. I don't even know how the hell it happens, but it does, and it's terrible. So yeah. Oh, Mikey. Brownie steals the show all the time. That's just her style. It's so true. It's so true. She's so cute. Can you, Mikey, can you take a picture of your fridge? I know it's weird. And can you text it to me or send it to me through Facebook so that I can show it to Maggie? Because she's really curious about it for when we get our new truck, and she wants to know what the setup is. And I was trying to explain it to her, but like, I'm not good at that. I'm not trying to invade your privacy or anything, but if you could send a picture of your fridge, that would be dope. I would appreciate it. Because she was curious about what we're getting. And, I mean, we ain't getting a new truck yet, but we're going to be. And I like her to be prepared and know what to expect. Thank you. I appreciate it. Use an engine degreaser like purple cleaner. See, yes, but that shit leaves such a residue that you have to rinse it so well, because if the dogs get it, it will seriously mess them up. And that's my biggest fear, is one of these boys getting their little nosy behind into some chemicals that they don't have any business getting into. And I'm just like, I don't want them to get sick, you know? Because I can see that happening. So what happens is, it goes a little something like this. Ooh, I know I'm not supposed to get into this, but lick, 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 and then bleh, and then looking at me like, why am I sick? And I'm like, I told you not to eat that shit, dummy. But I still felt bad for him. But at the same time, I told them not to eat that shit. I told them, they don't listen. Now I sound like a parent for real. Kids never listen. These damn kids. It just occurred to me, y'all. I've been on YouTube for so damn long. And like, I'm literally getting ready in a couple of years here to turn 40. I'm going to be 38 this year. Josh, is Pete a Dane Shepherd mix? He looks exactly... Whoa, come back. No. Hey. I'm a slow reader. Come back. Okay, there we go. Top chat. Be visible. Live chat. All messages are visible. There we go. He looks exactly like my dog, who is Dane Shepherd mix. They could be siblings. Yo, they're sibs from another crib. We don't know what the hell Peter is. One of our neighbors that was living near the motel in Montana that Maggie stayed at while I was in training, that was a thing that I just said. If you didn't follow, I understand. But basically, like, he was found at a local Montana park. Thank you, Mikey. I'm gonna look at it in a minute because the setup is jankety. He was just about frozen stiff. I mean, like, it was bad. Somebody dumped him, and we think that it was a truck driver, because, like, he still, to this day, freaks out if he thinks the truck is leaving without him for any reason when he's outside. Like, if I go to start the truck, he freaks out if Maggie has him outside. And so we don't know what he is, but we want to get him a DNA test so that we can... Let me see if I can you... Come on, y'all, pick your head up. We want to see what he is. And so many people have said, like, he's a Great Dane. And I'm like, I believe it. I just don't know for sure. Thank you, Mikey. I don't know for sure because we haven't done that test yet. I can't wait to see what it is. He definitely has that, like, you know how Great Danes will, like, run around like crazy and then they'll, like, lay on the couch for a few hours and just chill? That is what he seems to be like more than anything else. Which is very lucky for a truck dog. I'm very happy that he seems pretty content after he gets his zoomies in. because nothing's harder than seeing them seem uncomfortable on the truck. I just want them to be happy and content, which is not always possible, but we try. Okay, that part of the dash is clean. I ship it. I say that too much, y'all. I wish I could send a pic of mine. She's been tested as Dane Shepherd, and they look exactly alike. Friend me on Facebook. As long as you're cool, you seem cool, friend me on Facebook. Oh, damn it. Oh, Josh Gatlin on Facebook. And then you'll be able to send a message. As long as you're cool with being friends with the trans guy on Facebook. Yeah. Now I'm going to clean the door handle. I'm just basically cleaning everything. And then I've got to sweep the floor. But it doesn't make sense to sweep the floor and then clean everything else. Like, let's not. You're just going to knock all the crap down onto it again. And the once clean floor will now not be clean. Now, that doesn't make much sense. But yeah, so typically I clean their bowl out and then I let it, well, I clean out their, it's like a silicone mat and it holds their food bowls. And I like that because provided that we don't overfill the water dish, which I still do sometimes. I don't mean to, but you know, you forget. Sometimes you're just dumping the water in trying to get rolling again. And then I overfill it and then it spills. But other than that, excuse me, it's pretty good about not spilling. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. This is good. This is good. Excellent. That's... Huh. Excuse me. So, yeah, so the last load was a mess. We picked it up, and they were basically like, it needs to go to Denver. And I was like, I'm showing it, and it needs to go to Indiana, so somebody's wrong. And I'm not saying it's you, but my paperwork, I can't take it somewhere you don't want. Like, I have to call dispatch. And so we got on the horn with dispatch. Night dispatch was awesome. This one dude from Missouri that I deal with is just rad. I think his name's Scott. And he's with Will Trans in Missouri, which we're all with Will Trans. Don't get your panties in a bunch, people. I'm just saying, we're all one big happy family. But there is different locations. Like Missoula is my home terminal where I come from. Yeah, Scott, that's it. And so basically, he is awesome, right? So obviously you're with us. I don't know who you are other than your little picture and the name. But, so yeah. But basically, I deal with him and he's awesome. He's never misgendered me. He's never made me feel weird. He's never done anything but been respectful and awesome. Oh, cool. Call me fam. That's rad. He's been fantastic. Like, real cool. And, that's big for me because I've dealt with some dispatchers and it was handled when there was a problem. But they didn't gender me correctly. I had to kind of, okay, so for me, I view it as slightly educating other people. Like, hey, I know that I may not sound or present, or it may not make sense to you, but I use male pronouns, and my name is Josh. And once I legally changed my name, that went away. There was no problems. And now they gender me correctly because I've spoken to enough people that they just know what they know. They just know what to call me. But I never had to have that conversation with Scott. I hope he's okay too. I saw that. I was like, please be okay, you're awesome. Not like, please be okay so you can come back and dispatch, but just generally, please be okay because, you know. Jackie, what's up? I said your name weird. Like Jackie, but it's Jackie. Hi. Oh, do you want to come say hi? Hello. Hello. I know. Okay, well, He's an aggressive hugger. He hugs like a football player. Are you handsome? Peter. Don't look at me. Look at them. Okay. That was... You did the thing with the face. Oh, hi. Are you cute? What are you doing? Where are you trying to go? What is your goal? What is your goal? Are you trying to get outside? Okay. I gotta finish talking to the peeps for a minute, and then we'll take you out. Oh, there's a birdie. Hi, birdie. Ow. Peterbilt. Oh, that's enough. That's way too aggressive. I mean, not aggressive, but aggressive. All right, Marv. Is it your turn? Come on. Come on. Stop barking. Okay. All right, well, okay. That's my kidney. No big deal. Did I wake you? No. Look at you. No, not on YouTube. Not that kind of a show. No. You got goops in your eye. How'd that get in there? What are you doing back there? You get goops in your eye. You like sleep real hard or something. I don't even know. So, basically, for the last load, I called, and, he actually spoke to Prime Mr. Lowe's son to figure out what the heck was going on with this load. And because he kept going up the chain. Okay, you can't sit like that, honey. That hurts. Ow, Marv. Okay. All right. He's grumpus. He's not a morning pug. Are you? It's not even that early. You just slept in. So to you, it's early. So Scott ended up talking to Mr. Lowe's son, which I say Mr. Lowe because that's all I know his name as. What are you, lazy? You got me holding your head up? Seriously? Seriously? I'm literally holding your head up. Oh, don't shake your head, though. That's not comfortable. Ridiculous. You're spoiled. Go ahead. Go lay down with Mama. Go snuggle back down. We'll be going out in a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Dogs. Come on. Hey! Don't jump on your brother. Hey! We call him Little Big and Big Little. Little Big is actually Peter because he's younger, but he's big. And Big Little is Marv because he's older and, yeah. But, so Mr. Lowe's son ended up figuring out that the load did in fact need to go to Denver, and I was like, but I have home time scheduled. And I'm not trying to not be a team player or whatever, but I haven't taken home time in a while because we've just been trying to stay out and work. And this is going to be my last home time for at least until probably about August. And that's the plan, just to try and grind hard and make money and pay off our debt and stuff. Well, not pay it off in that amount of time, but take a chunk out of it. Take a bite out of debt. And so basically, we got repowered in Kansas City, Kansas, by a really nice driver, a prime driver. I'm not playing with your toy right now. We'll take it outside and play. Don't huff at me. No, you're not getting in my lap. That's a good boy. You can sit there. He's sitting right there. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. He, like, looks at me, and then looks outside, and then looks at me, and then looks outside. Punk. No. No. Sit. Good boy. And then, so after we got repowered, they pretty quickly got us a load going from Nebraska over to Michigan. And that'll be perfect. Like, it was perfect. It was really just perfect. And, so that's what we're doing now. But we got here, and there was no appointment window. And when I originally got the load, I sent a message to dispatch, and I'm like, look, there's no appointment window. And I had, before I sent a message to dispatch, I called my 01, and I was like, do you have any information on this load? Do you know if it's a drop and hook? What do I need to do as far as the reefer? I know it needs to be washed out, obviously, and I know it needs to be at least 3/4 full of fuel, because I've been to this place before. But, like, do you have any information on the load or the appointment or anything like that? Is it a drop and hook? Because most of the things here are drop and hooks, but sometimes they're not. Shut up! Yo! You like the sound of your own bark. Boy, stop. What the hell was I saying? He barked me out of my train of thought. Okay, I'm too old for this shit. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, so basically I've been here before, and they do both. Like, there's docks right there, and then there's a huge drop and hook yard. Yeah, fuel, thank you. Fuel level, I can never get loads into Michigan. Ohio is the closest. That's gotta be, I was gonna say your company, but I don't want to shout that out. That's gotta be a your company thing, because, I know that there's huge, like, there's General Mills right in Kalamazoo. There's Mastronardi over by Livonia, and there's another Americold slash Detroit cold storage, some shit like that. I know there's freight. It just depends on your company, I think. Because we definitely run through Michigan, and in fact, General Mills off of Sprinkle on 94 is where I typically drop my empty. And then it's not that far to go to my mom and dad's house in Portage. So, I mean, that works. It's perfect. But do they then deadhead you? It seems like they would deadhead you up. But Ohio is like the longest fucking state there ever were. It's ridiculous. Like, it's Ohio, because it takes so long to get through it. But they do have Yinling. Out of Grand Rapids. Okay. That's like, what, like an hour or two north of Kalamazoo, I think? I think that's what it is. I've been to Grand Rapids for the Art Hop before I ever came trucking. Calm your dickle pickle, please. We're gonna go and you're gonna run and then you're gonna exhaust yourself. That's gonna happen. But right now, this is happening. And you going shh needs to happen. Stop sitting on the toy and squeaking it. That's not gonna make me move any faster. I love you. Do you love me? Do you love me? Come on, Kush. Thank you. That was a very nice kick. Ugh. Last night, he a little bit put his tongue in my mouth, and I was like, because it was unexpected. Not that if it had been expected, it would have been any better, but it was just, the suddenness was just harsh. So yeah, so now we're here, and I had called and tried to find out about the appointment, but number one, it's the weekend. Number two, it's different dispatch than we're normally dealing with. Not that they are any, like, who I'm dealing with now, he's rad, he's dope. I'm not saying anything bad, I'm just saying it's different. And so, I mean, you don't, and also, like, when I got here, I expected them to have different information, and they did not. And I was like, oh wow, we still don't have an appointment. Okay. Because after I talked to this place, I then called or sent a message to dispatch. I like to put things in writing because, like, I'm so awkward that when I'm on the phone, I usually hang up and I want to just punch myself in the head because I'm just so awkward. And I'm an introvert, so that's probably a part of it. It seems like, probably. In the Detroit area. Nice. Oh, what else did it say? I don't want to touch it because it's going to go wonky. Okay, there we go. Yes, Deadhead from Toledo usually. Yeah. Okay, so a little bit more northern, so that's good. That's definitely a plus. I was saying that. Oh, so basically, I don't necessarily know all of the lingo that they talk about. So so this morning, somebody from Missouri, that's how I'll say it. Somebody from Missouri messaged and was like, "Okay, go ahead and check in." So I checked in, and the lady's like, "Okay, so we still don't really have an appointment for you." And I was like, "Did you say what? What?" No, I didn't say that, but I was real cool. I was cool, y'all. I was real cool. I was just like, okay, so what can I do to help you, help me, help you? I mean, what needs to happen? I have a puppy. He gives very good kisses. No, I didn't say that. But she was like, "Oh, let me talk to someone." So she talked to someone, and then they were like, "All right, your drop dead time," which I didn't really know what that was. Apparently, that's your pickup. I thought, you use the words that we have in place, like your pickup and your like the beginning and the end of your window. I don't know, but your drop dead time. Why has it got to be called drop dead? I don't want to drop dead. Don't tell me to drop dead. It's not appropriate or kind. Anyway, it's a weird phrase for me. But she said 1800 to 2100 tonight is the window. So luckily, it's really cool because this place has parking here. So you drop your trailer and then your bobtail, and we're over here. And there's a huge amount of green grass right over there that I can take the dogs. And I asked, and I got poop bags. We good. Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying, and then we will go. Calm your dickle pickle, please. How about if you sit? How about if you do that? Okay, good boy. Right down there is there's a restroom, and there's drink machine and food machines and stuff. So it's not bad. I mean, we have a toilet on the truck, so like whatever, that's not a concern. But also, there's a place that delivers here that. Excuse you. Your truck just sharted. That didn't sound good at all. There's a place that's like Lincoln Trucking. Check you out with your blue cab. That's a nice color. I ship it. Squirrel. There's an Italian place that delivers around here, and they got pizza. They got manicotti. They have stuffed shells. They have salads. They have. I had to put salads in there because who's getting a salad though? I might get a salad. I'm probably not going to get a salad. I'll tell you right now, I'm probably not going to get a salad. But if we order something, they deliver here. And they've got, like, good food. It's a Primey being pulled by a S197 truck. Prime has a lot of people that pull for them. And I think that's pretty smart. Number one, they're helping out a lot of smaller companies by letting them pull their freight. And number two, like, it just seems like it's mutually beneficial. So I think that's a pretty decent business model. They getting money from a bunch of different revenue streams. The only thing I don't like is that Prime does seem to have quite a bit of debt, whereas some companies do not. And I think that that's rad. Anyway, so we're waiting here between 1800 to 2100 is when we will be able to pick up our loaded trailer. And then we're headed straight over to Michigan. And on the way past Kalamazoo, I can drop Maggie off with one of my sisters so that she can get some girl time and just get an extra day off the truck. And I don't mind being alone on the truck for like the day or whatever. It's whatever. It's fine. I miss her when she's gone, and then I don't have someone to spot me for a difficult back. But that's not, you know what I mean? That's just a bonus anyway, so I shouldn't count on that and not be able to do it without her. So it's kind of a good thing when, you know, I make sure that I'm still sufficient, self-reliant, self-capable. I don't know the word. Whatever. I can do it myself anyway, even if she's not on the truck. But last night with the back that we did, she got out and spotted me because it was really tight, even with my tandem slid all the way back. This is a huge dirt lot. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows that are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 30 trailers in each row. So there's a lot of trailers here, both empty and loaded. And there's no lines because it's a dirt lot. So this spot was the only one that was available. I couldn't get to the next row of spots, so I had to back into this spot, and it was like a little jankety, but it ended up being okay. It was good. And it looks like Maggie's awake, and she just commented, we're probably not going to get there on time for me to go early. But that's not actually true, because we could still drop you off, and Katie can swing by and grab you. She can meet us by the highway, and we can do a little Maggie drop and hook. So, that could be a thing. So, but yeah, we are here, and I need to take the boys you know where. So I might come back on in a little bit, but for now I'm going to end the live stream so I can get them outside. Are you laughing, Jackie, at the Maggie drop and hook? I thought that was clever. I'll pat myself on the back real quick for that one. Hey! Are you watching the stream? Did you hear me say Maggie drop and hook? Did you hear it? Was it funny? I just want you to confirm that I'm funny. She's unwilling to confirm. Ah, she heard it. Babe, tell the live stream you think I'm funny. She likes to say that I'm not funny. And then I tell dad jokes even though I'm not a dad yet. I am a dad though. I have 2 boys. What? Why? No. We've had enough of on my lap time. No. No. That's good. You're good. You're good where you are. Ew. Why are you so drooly? Maybe I can convince Maggie to go live with me later. Because we've got plenty of time. Why are you like a brick wall? Our leaky truck. Oh yeah, there's a water leak in the back of the truck. No big deal. Maggie woke me up because her shirt was wet. And yeah, she continued to lay there. With the water pouring down. She's like, there's water pouring down on me. I'm getting wet. But she laid there. I was like, get up. Move. And so, what I did was, I would take you back there and show you, but maybe later because she's laying back there and she's still in her jammies. But I literally, I put paper towels up under. I thought you were sweating on me at first. On the opposite damn side. I was on your left side. Your right side was wet. I don't know. You were probably sleeping and not, whatever. But, literally, well, because testosterone, I sweat a lot now, especially in my sleep. It's just a thing, and it's probably not going to change back. I hate it. I feel like I was a sweaty person before, and it's gotten worse, and I'm like, this is fucked up. Why? Why do I have to be a sweaty bitch? I didn't order this. But whatever. So yeah, maybe we can convince Maggie to go live later. My steering wheel feels clean. I ship it. It's so funny because parts of the steering wheel that you hold the most, they get smoother. The part where my hand always, it may equal out after a while. I hope so. It's gross. I'm like, ew. this is not cool. Literally, it's hot. No, it's not hot like that, but it's hot like temperature hot. So it's literally not cool. It's uncomfortable. And I'm awfully glad that the pig stopped squealing. That was terrible. Ugh. At some point, Maggie wants to own a pig. And I'm just wondering how that's going to work with Peterbilt. How's that going to work, buddy? You going to kill Hamlet? No comment. Get off my Arby's! I'll cut you. We got Arby's last night, and I only ate one of my sandwiches because I just wasn't any more hungry. I wasn't hungry for the other one. And, he's like sniffing, sniffle, sniffle, sniffle. No, I don't think so. He's observing the world. Did you hear the piggies screaming? That was awful. I could not be a I could not be a cattle hauler if you paid me. And they would, but I couldn't do it. Oh, so earlier I was talking about the podcast. I have a podcast on Castbox, iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher. I forget where else. Anyway, those are the main ones. And it's called Just Josh. ... So if you search for it, you'll find it, and it's there. I have like 24 episodes. It's like this, but no video. And I record it while I'm driving, because before I pull off, I could start recording, and I could just talk. And then at some point, I can stop. And actually, the little button on my earphone pauses it. So that's really cool. I don't know how the Blue Parrot, when I get it, is going to work with that, but I'll figure it out. That'll be fine. I'm sure it's even better, so I'm sure that'll be fine. But I do have a podcast if y'all want to check that out and catch up on it. It's really very vloggy for a podcast. Just, you know, no video. Alright, I'm going to end this and take the dogs because they have crossed paws. And I'll try and come back on in a little bit, and hopefully Maggie will come with me, and maybe not, but we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys are good. It was really good to get to connect with everyone. Yeah. Stay safe out there. Much love. Peep out. Oh, wait. Oh no. Okay, well, I always clean it with Clorox wipes. What are you talking about? Clean what? My sweat? You don't clean my sweat with Clorox wipes. What up, Cool Breeze? Yes, we're still with Palmer. What? Mags, what are you trying to say?
I said, you said it feels so clean, and I said, I always clean it with your Clorox wipes.
When? When do you clean the steering wheel?
I literally always clean your steering wheel.
Really?
Every time I clean a phone.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
I do it while you sleep.
Well, it's like that thing. Like, if the husband runs the dishwasher and the wife doesn't see, did he really do it? Probably not. You gotta tell me when you do stuff so you get credit for it. You know? Oh, are you done talking now? Was that it?
No, acknowledge my comment.
What comment?
No, acknowledge my comment.
Is there coffee inside? What are those? What balls are those? Why are you putting ball emojis? I don't know if there's coffee inside. But I bet that the Italian eatery that's near us delivers coffee. Possibly, maybe. I might be lying. Peter! Have a seat. Yeah, I'm still with Jim Palmer.
I don't think they have coffee.
That's a coffee cup? That looks like a two-toned ball.
And I don't think they deliver this early.
Listen, they're open at 11. I don't know what time it is, but they open at 11.
Can't we get something besides Italian?
Oh, we could, but there's Pizza Hut and there's Italian. And we really don't want to bobtail over to Walmart, because if we do that, then we will bump the clock. What lane does Palmer run? I usually ride in the granny lane, but sometimes if I have to pass, I'll get into the hammer lane. I'm funny, y'all. What lane are you? Do you mean like, what? Do you mean like across the country? We do all 48 states. We do 48 of the states. Like, I have no problem. Maggie's side of the family is in California, and my side of the family is on the East Coast, so we go back and forth, and that's never a problem. We've been, like, less than a mile from Mexico and less than 7 miles from Canada. Over towards the northwest part of the country. I don't think I've been to Vermont yet. I'm trying to think if I've been to Vermont. I know Ellie has, because it's... Huh? Have we? Hello?
Yes, we have.
Oh, okay. I know Ellie has, because she went to Ben & Jerry's, and I was pissed. I wasn't pissed, but I was like...
I feel like my voice is coming through pretty good on this thing.
What do you mean? That doesn't mean I can hear you. Just because they can.
Because I'm like far away.
Listen.
Well, you can hear me on the video.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, you mean like, yeah, so we also have like, there's like a regional side, which they have like dedicated like whatever. I don't know about that so much because I'm company and I just do OTR. But there's options as far as like, and I'm pretty sure that you could, I mean, for regional, it doesn't seem like they do the same exact route. It's just the same area. One of my friends does regional, and he goes basically the same, different places as far as pick-up and drop-offs, but like same area. Like he stays in that area. Mama's Moneymaker.
We stay on the West Coast.
Mama's Mama's Moneymaker is on the back of that truck. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah. So, I'll see if Maggie wants to come on with me again later. She tried to get me to walk all the way in there and get her coffee. I don't even know if they have coffee. That's a far walk, y'all. I might have to see how I feel after I take these dogs. Because these puppies, especially that Peterbilt. Uh-oh, there's an employee walking by. It's a guard. Oh, she's not coming for me. I was like, am I in trouble? I didn't do it. I didn't do it at all. Anyway, where are we at? We are in Nebraska. And we will be heading to Michigan after this. So, alright, y'all. We'll hopefully be back on a little bit later. But if not, it was good to catch up with y'all. I hope you're all doing good. I appreciate you spending part of your day with us. Much love.